Today, I'm going to be walking you guys through empties, products I've used up, products I loved, and give you an overview of what I think of them. Now, these videos are one of my favorite videos to make and to watch. I find we as consumers tend to, and I do this too, and have done it in the past, watch someone try a product and they might say how much they love it, but the question is, have they truly used it all the way up? Did they repurchase it? Did they find something better? And that is where these videos come into hand. Now, I do try to do them weekly to every other week, just over in the shorts here on YouTube or on Reels on Instagram, if you're interested in seeing that. But I am trying to sit down and do this video once every 3 months. And when I pulled everything out, I realized just how much stuff I use up. In these 5 categories, we have makeup, we have hair care, we have skincare, we have body care, and we have supplements. So I'm gonna run through these. If I talk too fast, I apologize. Let me know any questions you have down below if I talk about something too quickly or didn't give you enough information and you wanted a little bit more. So I'm gonna start with makeup because that is one that I'm trying to kind of use products up that I used a few times or used for a while and loved, and then they fell to the wayside. And I'm gonna end on supplements because I take a lot of different supplements as I get older, things I have found that work for me, things that don't. Some I buy over and over again, some I try different things with. First item is from the brand Milk. It is Kush High Roll Mascara. This is a tubing mascara. I typically love and use the Tarte Lip Mascara in the regular and the XL. This gives the regular a run for the money. It is closest to the XL. I absolutely love it, but I have a lot of the Tarte Lip XL backups that I'm gonna use before I even consider purchasing this, but I would repurchase. Next is the Tarte Blush Tape in the color Berry. This is my favorite color in through the winter. It just works great on my skin tone. It is very, very messy. It is a sponge tip applicator that you squeeze the product up. It ends up in the cap. It is messy, but it is beautiful on. I absolutely love this, and I go back to it every single winter. Similar to that is the Charlotte Tilbury Bronzing Wand, and I'm gonna have to show you a close-up of this. This, somehow the sponge deteriorated. I don't even understand how that happens. So I tried to use up the product, but it's a mess. It really just needs to hit the trash. I wouldn't repurchase it. Now, what I would repurchase, and I have repurchased, is the Rare Beauty. It's a contour stick. It's in the color Happy Soul. It works beautifully on my skin. It's actually what I have on today. This I had a backup of. I am currently using it. However, during the Sephora Spring Savings event, I did pick up some other bronzers that are similar to this that I am playing with as well. The Kosas Air Brow Gel. I love this. It's what I use. This was in the color Auburn. I use the color Soft Brown. I really like this. It just, my brows are microbladed and it helps kind of give a little bit more dimension to them and really hold my brow hairs in place. Hourglass Vanish Concealer in the color Cedar. Love it. My favorite concealer out there. I've tried so many different ones. This one is just amazing. City Lips Lip Plumping Gloss in the color Clear. I use this one up. I absolutely love these glosses. I have so many of these in so many different colors. There's a little bit left in here. It is plumping, it is hydrating, it is not tacky, it does not burn. It is the best lip plumper I have tried, hands down. Huda Beauty Easy Blur Foundation in the color Cheesecake. I bought this, I wanna say about a year ago, loved it, wore it consistently, had a backup. I'm using the backup now. It is not what I have on today, but this foundation is just stunning. I use it when I want a little bit more coverage and not as much of a glowy look. This one is more of a satin finish. I have been using up powders for setting my face, and the last one I'm gonna tell you about is my favorite one. I did again during the spring beauty sale. I'm just like you guys. I just get enticed to try new things. I bought the Kosas translucent powder in Candy, which is a pink tone, which is what I have on today, and I'm really liking it. So this is the Jouer setting powder. I had heard, like, seen the ads, and it was like, this makes your skin look airbrushed, this, that, and the other. It was fine. I wouldn't tell you to purchase it. Nothing great. I feel like there's better out there. Charlotte Tilbury airbrush powders. I had the color number 1 and number 2. I had used them at different times of year. This is a pretty compact, meaning in a compact, setting powder. Has a slight tint to it. I like it better than the Jouer, but it isn't my end-all be-all. Too Faced Born This Way powder in the color number Nude. It's not even a number, it's a name. I don't even think they make this anymore. Again, it was fine. A lot of these things are really just me trying to use them up. MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. This is the color Medium. My favorite, all-time favorite setting powder in a compact. Now I use the color Medium in the winter, and I use the color Medium Plus in the summertime. I love this powder. It has a little bit of a tint to it. It's very natural looking. It's just so good. Definitely my favorite setting powder. But as I mentioned, I am trying to get through a good amount of powders I have, and now one new one that was much bigger than I anticipated. So I'm trying not to buy any more of those until I get through some more. Sephora Daily Brush Cleaner. This is in the spray one. I actually used this all up, and then I also refilled it, and I was using it, spraying it daily on my makeup sponge to clean my makeup sponge, and then weekly on my brushes. And I was filling it up with the Cinema Secrets Makeup Brush Cleaner in the lemon, not the blue. The blue is vanilla and apparently smells much more like rubbing alcohol. This one just smells like lemon to me. It was what I was refilling this in. I've since started putting it in a little tin, putting the sponge in there, and it just cleans it so well. I had used up 2 of these, and I picked up my backups during the spring sale at Sephora as well. So good, absolutely love it. The best thing I have found for cleaning sponges and brushes, and dries super quickly. Let's move on to skincare. I'm gonna start with Colleen Rothschild and work my way through. The Radiant Cleansing Balm, my absolute must have to take makeup off of my skin. I will never use anything else. I have tried so many, and this is hands down by far the best one I have ever tried. Another must-have item for me is the Retinol Supreme Eye Serum. This is cut open so that I could get all of the product out of it. It actually comes with this great little roller ball. However, I would suggest taking a little bit on your finger, dabbing it on, and then using the roller. Don't squeeze it up and then put it on. You will just use way too much product and waste it. This is one product that I don't care what I have backups of different brands of. This is the only thing I will use at night under my eyes. The best nighttime eye serum I have ever tried. Sheer Renewal Cream. This has been my go-to daytime moisturizer for many years. I have recently been working my way through some backups, but this is definitely in my top 3 must-have items for a daily moisturizer under makeup. Balancing Gel Cleanser, again, another amazing item from them. Very gentle on the skin. It is perfect for washing your face in the morning because it doesn't strip it of all the oils. It does beautifully to then put all of your skincare and your makeup on. I keep this in my shower, and I actually put some pumps of it on and use a gua sha tool while I'm in the shower, and really just, it is so good. Retinol Supreme Night Oil. By far my favorite night oil, hands down. I use a tretinoin every single night, and at night I also then let that sit in and put a face oil on before my moisturizer and use my gua sha tool. But the Retinol Supreme one just turns over your skin cells. It helps with skin's texture. It is just absolutely amazing. The Clarifying Detox Mask, I actually just used this last night, and I had to open a new one. I love this. I use this, I would say, once a week to once every other week. It is the perfect, the best at-home face mask I've tried. Age Renewal Super Serum. I absolutely love this serum. I am trying to get through some others, but I typically use this during the day. I wash my face, I do a serum, I do my under eye, and then I do my moisturizer. and I love this serum. It is just really, really nice for so many great reasons. This is just really great in the morning. The L'Occitane, I think it's called the Immortal Skin Serum. I was using this for a while in the morning. It was very nice. I did like it. I love the smell of it. If you're not into scents, be aware of that. It is heavily scented. I love that. But if I had to choose between this and the Age Renewal, I would stick with the Age Renewal. My tretinoin, I went back to using this every single night. Mine is 0.1, but also be aware you do need a prescription for this. The Clinique Moisture Surge Moisturizer, this was very nice. I used this in the mornings. I tried it both at night and in the morning. It wasn't enough for me at night, but in the mornings, it was a great moisturizer for under makeup. It was very nice. I would say it's probably in my top 3, but it doesn't beat out that Sheer Renewal. And then the City Beauty Blue Defense Hydrogel. This smells like the beach. I can't even explain it. It is so pretty. It is so nice. Now this, I prefer. This would probably be tied for the Sheer Renewal, but this is a little bit more hydrating. So this, I would say, in the winter is more of my daytime moisturizer, and the Sheer Renewal is more during the day in like spring and summer. The next 2 items are not particularly skincare items, but they are items that I use when I am doing my skincare. First one is the New Lash Serum. The best lash serum I have ever tried. I have tried so many, guys. This is amazing. So good every single night. Now this next item, I don't know if I've ever talked to you guys about this, but I have used this, I want to say probably for 4 or 5 years, might be around that. And it is Upneek, and they're actual eye drops. They're single ones, so they're in individual little things. However, one tube of it gets me through 2 or 3 days. I use it every single morning. And what this is by prescription only as well, through an eye doctor. There is one place I found online that does it, but it is essentially an eye drop that helps to whiten your eyes, it helps brighten your eyes, it helps open your eyes, and it helps with hooded eyes. It actually lifts your eye. It is so good. And I use these every single day. I started using these, it was like after Lumify came out, and Lumify was irritating my eyes. My doctor suggested this, and I have not gone back since. Let's talk about hair care. First item, this is a lot. Monat IR Clinical Thinning Hair Defense Serum. Use this every single night. It is a dropper, and you actually just run the dropper kind of through your hairline, and then you're gonna take it and really just kind of like work it into your hairline and scrub it in, and you leave it on and sleep with it. Now, this hair serum I have used for a long while. I really, really love it. I felt as if it really helped with getting my scalp just in good health, and I tried a couple others that I did not like as much. However, I recently found one that has replaced this for me. So you will not be seeing this anymore, which is crazy to me. I'm going to stick with Monat for a little bit here. So the heat protectant spray, I would not suggest this. I would not repurchase this. I think, honestly, I don't even know if I purchased it. I think I might have gotten it in one of those grab bag type situations. There are a lot of heat protectants out there. This one just does nothing for me. It felt very wet. I didn't love it. I do love the IR Clinical Thickening Conditioner. Again, like that eye serum you saw, I cut my products open to get everything out of them. And this conditioner is probably my favorite conditioner I have been using lately. Then I also use, I would say I use this like once a week, and it is the Replenish Mask. And this is a hair mask from Monat. And I either do one or two things with this. I sometimes once a week will actually pull my hair into a slick back bun and then wash my hair that night, or I just use it in the shower. I do this about once every week to once every other week, and it is a very, very nice conditioner that really gets my hair feeling super soft, but not poofy or flat. My last item from Monat is actually in limited edition packaging, and it is the Rejuvenique Oil. I say all the time that this should be in gold packaging because I call it liquid gold. I use 4 to 6 drops every single morning on the ends of my hair after I've brushed it out. I use it once a week as an oil treatment on my hair. So similar to what you saw me running through my hairline there, I do that, but I do it with the oil in this and do that same. And then I also put it all on the ends and I sleep with that on. And then I get up the next day and wash it out. This oil, I've tried so many hair oils, guys. It is lightweight, it is not heavy, it is not thick feeling. It absorbs into your hair so quickly, you don't even notice it is there. It is game changing. Another item that I've got a whole lot of them here, and this is the Living Proof Advanced Clean Dry Shampoo, and similar to the Monate serum at the roots that you saw me talk about, this is something that I use every single day. So when I get up in the morning, after I've gotten out of the shower, while I'm doing my skincare, I brush through my hair, then I spray this into my hair, and I let it sit while I do my makeup and get ready. Sometimes I go and work out, it depends. I let it absorb in. It, for the longest while, was my holy grail must-have dry shampoo. But similar to that hair serum, I recently found something that I love even more, but I put it away in the closet so I wouldn't use it because I'm trying to get through. I think I have 4 or 5 more of these that I need to get through before I'm gonna let myself use my new one. So while we're talking about that, so I used up from Divi, and this is the brand for the hair serum. This is their scalp serum. Now the Monate one is a little bit thicker, this is a little bit thinner, but what I love about this is this makes my scalp tingle. Not like crazy burnt, like I just feel a little bit, has a little bit of a peppermint scent to it. It has changed my scalp. I am shocked to say that. It literally has made it so I have no product buildup. I use dry shampoo every single morning and I put this on every night and it's like it dissolves it. I can't explain it. I wash my hair on Mondays and Fridays. That is it. It is so, so, so good. And guess what? Their dry shampoo is the one that I love even more now too. This is just the original size. I actually put myself in, I ordered the 3-month supply. It's like a bigger bottle of it. I put myself in for a subscription. So every 3 months I get the big bottle of it. I'm so excited. This is so good, so nice. The best one I have tried, and their dry shampoo is so good. I think they actually sell it as a set. I think that's how I tried it, was this with the dry shampoo. That's how I tried both. So good. But since I had used up all of the Monate, I moved over to this and I used up this little one. So now I'm using the big one that I started ordering. And the dry shampoo, once I'm done the Living Proof, I will move over to that dry shampoo as well. I talked earlier about heat protectants. My favorite heat protectant is from Dry Bar. It is called the Hot Toddy. It comes in a pink one, which is their original, or this color, which is more their beachy scent. Absolutely love that. This is from DP Hue. It is the Gloss Plus in the sheer or clear version. It's supposed to be like a shine enhancer. It is a little thick. I think you have to leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes. I forget. It was fine, but I prefer and love the Glossy Glaze in color Cool Blonde. This is thinner. This one kind of reminds me of getting a toner at the hairdresser a little bit. It has that same type of texture. This one you only have to leave on for 2 to 3 minutes. It is so, so, so good. If you told me I could only buy one or the other, I would buy this one. This does come in tints as well, but something about this one is just amazing. Next up, let's talk about body care. I have 2 of this. It is the Necessaire Body Lotion. I used it up. Again, this is what I do. I cut my products open so that I get everything out of them, especially if they are in a tube like this. This I had purchased and it was in a set. It was fine. It's unscented. If you like unscented, it's great. It just was neither here nor there. I heard so many people talking about this brand and I just thought it was okay. It wasn't anything that I was like, you need to check this out. I also tried the body serum. Of the 2, the body serum, I felt like it was more hydrating. It does have hyaluronic acid in it. The body serum was definitely nice for a little bit of extra hydration. This just wasn't wow for me. I used up the L'Occitane Ultra Rich Body Cream. I love this. This was so good. If you have dry skin, oh my gosh, I use this in the winter. This is so hydrating. And if you're looking at this like I did, like that is the dumbest container. They wasted space. Nope, look at this. It's refillable. Isn't that genius? It absorbs in. It is absolutely amazing. I used up 2 of my little travel hand lotions by L'Occitane. L'Occitane has the best hand cream I have used of any brands out there. I absolutely love it. I love their travel ones. I always have it in my purse. It is so nice. Sticking with body lotions, my go-to body lotion brand is Hemp's, and I have 2 of them that I had also used up. I love these. The moisturizing factor is decent. It's actually good. It's not amazing like that L'Occitane, but it's good. But I love their scents. So this one was crushed peppermint sugar. I really liked it. It was just lightly pepperminty, very nice. This one was rosemary mint. This was horrible. I don't know what I was thinking. It's my own fault. I love mint scents, but I also hate rosemary. So what in God's name was I thinking with this one? So the scent of this was horrible, but the lotions are great. But Hemp's is definitely my go-to brand just because I love all the scents. Dove Deep Moisture Body Wash. This, if you have not tried this to shave, you are missing out. This is always in my shower and I love it. It gives you the best, closest shave and is super cheap, and one of these lasts you forever. Love this as a body wash and for shaving. The last body item, my all-time favorite deodorant, the Donna Karan Cashmere Mist Deodorant. It is so good. I have never found anything that works like this. I love it. Next up is supplements, and I'm gonna try and run through these because there's a good amount here, but there's also a lot of duplicates. Vital proteins, collagen, peptides. I use this every single day in my yogurt bowls, in my tea. I use this in anything I can. It gets me extra collagen, gets me extra protein for the day. You cannot go wrong with this. It just has no flavor. It absorbs into anything. You can buy it at CVS, at Target, at the grocery store, at Costco, on Amazon. You can get this anywhere. Nature's Made D3 supplement. I bought this at Costco. It was fine. With my D3 supplement, I really don't care much about that one. I haven't found one that has made a difference one way or another. So really, it's just whatever Costco has when I run out. Now, different from that, I have tried a lot of different magnesiums. And this one, which I get from Amazon, is from a brand that I have no idea how to say, but it is magnesium. This is what the brand is right there. I get it off of Amazon. It was suggested to me. I notice a difference. I used to get my magnesium just at Costco as well. When I started taking this one, I just really felt like there was a difference in this one. Nature's Way Vitamin C Gummies. I had bought vitamin C gummies just for all of us to take during flu season. I think I picked this up at Vitamin Shop. It wasn't anything different. I just like to pump all of us full with vitamin C during the flu season. Fish oil and omega-3s, again, another one, whether I'm at the Vitamin Shop or I'm at Target or I'm at Costco or on Amazon, there's no set thing with that one. I do always like to have a omega-3, but it doesn't matter which one. Now, probiotics. The Garden of Life Once Daily Women's Probiotic is my go-to one. I get this off of Amazon. It is the best one I have tried. It just makes a difference. So good. If you aren't taking a probiotic, add that into your supplements. Another vitamin D that I got, again, I probably just picked it up at the Vitamin Shop when I was there. And Nature's Made Vitamin C. Again, we went through a good amount of vitamin C during flu season, and knock on wood, none of us got it. I think I got this one at Costco. I do take some InnoSup supplements, and I was taking the InnoShred, the Inferno one in the mornings, and I did change over to their one that contains a GLP-1. Is it a GLP-1 like you're seeing out there that people, the Ozempic and all of that? No, but it has some added benefits of it, so I figured it can't hurt. Same thing with the night shred. I added in the one that has the GLP-1. I take this every single night. I recently added in the trim biome. I take this in the morning with the GLP-1, and then once a month for about 2 weeks, I take the Inno Cleanse, which just kind of reboots your system. Another thing I love from InnoSups is this here. It is Inno Glow. It is a collagen complex, and it is in the strawberry margarita flavor. It's a little something you can add to your water to get yourself some extra collagen and protein in the day and give your water a little bit of flavor. It is really, really good. I will say though, however, recently I found the Clean Simple Eats collagen powder in the blueberry or blackberry lemonade and the peach one. I am loving those. They do sell the protein powder at Target and Vitamin Shop, but I'm not sure if they sell the collagen for water at those yet. But this one is really good, but the Clean Simple Eats is actually less expensive, a little bit easier to get your hands on. Since I'm talking about Clean Simple Eats, I used up my toasted marshmallow protein powder. This was good. I think it was a seasonal flavor. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. My favorite flavors are the coconut cream and the vanilla. I do like the cake batter too, but the cake batter and the vanilla are very similar to me, so I can interchange them out. I love this protein powder. Oh, they're newer, clear protein. They've got the pink burst, the, what was it, blueberry coconut and pineapple, maybe passion fruit. They're clear. Oh my gosh, their protein is so fine. I use it for yogurt bowls. You can add these into baking. It is so good and so fine. It is the best protein powder I have tried out there, hands down. Talking about fine powders and things that really kind of blend in easily, I have used up 2 of my Arbonne Gut Health. This is my go-to fiber that I take. I wasn't getting enough fiber in. I tracked my food, but I wasn't getting enough fiber in. I have tried so many, and they're either gunky or they're thick, or for a whole scoop, which was a big scoop, it wasn't anywhere near the same amount of fiber as this. This has 12 grams of fiber in it. Typically, most of them that I was finding were like 6 or 8. This is also so finely milled. It blends in amazing. I put it in my yogurt bowl. I put it in my tea. So many ways, absolutely no flavor to it. Best fiber I've found. Nutrafol hair supplements. I take these every single night. These are like the refill packs. They give you a glass jar at first and then you refill it with it. This is just the women's version. I am changing on my next subscription to the one that's like the menopause version of it, I think it is, or maybe it's over 50. I'm not sure, but I'm switching to that. I do want to mention one thing that I did not know before I started taking Nutrafol and ordering it was that it is 4 pills every day at one sitting. So if you're not a big pill person, just be aware of that because I did not know that. I also tried these. I had seen an ad for these and I was like, oh, I'll try that. And they're daily tanning gummies. They don't work. They did nothing. The last thing I want to talk about is this that I'm not going to be able to get anymore. It is from Modier. It is Revitalize. It is a water supplement that is a caffeine-free energy drink. I put this in my water every morning and I loved it. And I don't know if you guys heard about this. You remember Modier? Modier was the one that years ago I tried the trim and the liquid collagen and all of that. But the other day, they were around for like, I think it said 23 years. I saw an article. They just shut their doors. If you had placed an order the day before, oh, sorry, too bad, not shipping anything out. They're not paying the people that worked for them. Like there's no more money going out, no more shipments, no more anything. It's crazy. So I had it on subscription and I was getting like 4 boxes once a month. And so I have backups, but when this is gone, it's gonna be gone. But I'll just use the Clean Simple Eats or the Inno Glow, or I recently tried City Beauties too, but I'm really bummed about that because this wasn't like a collagen thing for my water. This was just like a little energy boost, but whatever, it is what it is. Things get discontinued. So that is the last of my empties. If you have any questions, let me know. I know I ran through it kind of quick, but it was a lot of stuff if I only do this every 3 months. So I hope you enjoyed it and have a great weekend.